Hey, diversity consultants, listen up for 3 more things you can put in your diversity toolkit as a consultant. One of the first things I want to recommend is strategic planning. So, have you worked with any of your leaders, your potential clients, and helping them create a diversity plan, a diversity strategic plan over the 3 years, 5 years? What are they going to do to really make sure that this diversity is a sustainable value within inside their organization? So, in doing that, that's an offering that you can give in helping them to create the plan. You can also do the next step in building within that plan when you come to audit basically what they're doing in their plan or how they're implementing that plan. Or build the plan, the strategy, and then your next offering could be implementation. So that's 2 for 1. You can now say, hey, I've built out your strategy. Now let's talk about how you're going to implement and create an implementation plan for them. So see right there, that's 2 offerings. And I would suggest that as you're talking about the strategy, all throughout, you're showing them perhaps where they might not have the capacity or the bandwidth within their organization to offer that strategy or to implement the strategy or to create the implementation plan, and you do. And so now you can tell them, hey, as I'm seeing we're doing this, I'm wondering who's going to implement this. How have you thought about implementing? And making sure they realize that you're the resource that can do that. So that's your 2 for 1. The next thing is that also a toolkit. Think about including an inclusion toolkit or a diversity hire toolkit or a gender diversity toolkit, something that you can give to your leaders or the leaders in their organizations that they can readily use so they can actually implement that on a daily basis, where they can incorporate that into their performance evaluations, where they can incorporate that into their daily conversations or their staff meetings. Those are the kind of things you want to put inside one of your toolkits. And then also, why not you be the advisor on hand? And you can be that expert that they need. And so you can offer your services as an advisor, as a strategic advisor, a global advisor, a diversity advisor, whatever you want to call yourself. But be there for that senior leader, giving them strategic direction on how they can ensure that their diversity, equity, inclusion programs that they have created at this time are not going to fade away. But by you supporting them throughout, you can ensure that those programs work. So those are my 3 tips for you today in growing your diversity practice. You got to be able to distinguish yourself from the rest, and you can only do that when you have client offerings that make sense. Have an amazing day.